hey, it's the Pacific Northwest Geek here, Echo Zero, back with another Tubi Tuesday, and back with another one of the movies from the REC Collection box set. This time I am looking at the 2012 entry, REC 3 Genesis. Now this movie, basically, this is a sequel, I guess, but it takes parallel with the events of the first two movies. You do see that later on. There's a scene where a guy's in a room looking at security cameras. In the back, there's a news report talking about what's happening at the apartment buildings on in another part of town, a city, or whatever. Anyways, Kuldo, and Clara are a young couple who is supposed to be the day. They're getting married. The friends and family are there, and everybody's happy, and it's just having a good time. You got one guy, he's obsessed with this girl named Natalie, who's this French girl, whatever, and he's all, Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. Dude, I get it. You want a boner. Now shut the fuck up. Anyways, they have this guy. They keep calling him SpongeBob because his costume he's got on. But it's not SpongeBob. He calls himself Sponge John. They can't look or go by the name of SpongeBob because of copyright reasons. And it basically looks like a cheese wheel with a red tie and a vest. But anyways, the uncle of Claire, I don't know if this uncle of Claire, he's like a vet or something, and he was treating a dog and he got bit. The dog just happens to belong to the little girl Jennifer from the first movie. So yeah, he's infected. And as everybody's celebrating, having a good time after, they do all the vows and stuff, the wedding and stuff, the uncle starts to turn. And eventually he's on this balcony, falls, everyone freaks out, they go to look at him. He sits up, he bites a chunk out of some woman's neck, and then a whole bunch of the infected show up. Everybody's freaking out. Now here's the catch about this movie. One of the reasons you might see that this movie gets because the movie gets some hate. The way this film is shot then changes. The first two movies were found footage. This movie starts the same, but at about the 21 minute mark, it stops. And about 22 minutes into it, it's basically more of a traditional, it's not doing the found film. But anyways, Claire and Clodo are separated, and they want to get back. They got to find each other because they love each other, and they finally come across this guy because they're on the Clodo. These two people who were using cameras, this little girl and this other guy, and then they're trying to figure out who the other guy is. He's basically he works for some company that goes around flagging people when they do weddings and they play copyrighted songs or something. I don't get that part, but anybody who's done weddings and had to deal with them, I've been to weddings and I've never seen anyone do that. So, anyways, all of them but one of the cameramen can get away, and he's just so much to get away, and people are being attacked, people are being killed. Claire is able to get into the security room. She's able to tell Clodo, "Oh, I'm still alive, my love. And I have to tell you something. I've been trying to get alone, get some alone time with you all day. I have to tell you, I'm pregnant." So everyone's like, supposed to be like, "Oh, congratulations, you're pregnant." Yet I swear there's people in the background who got the look of terror, like, "Oh shit, he's gonna be a dad." But anyways, they find the guy who when Natalie found her, he's off with her basically making out, so he has no idea what's going on. Eventually, Clara and the priest find them. They also find out the whole prayer thing. Then they didn't know this, that if you say a prayer, that it stops them. We also get something pretty cool, because Tristana is kinda in this movie, not exactly, but yet kind of in this movie, because we see in this movie that those who are infected or possessed, their reflection happens to be Tristana. And you see that when this guy sees these two infected women on the steps, and there's this mirror that's like right above him, and he sees the reflections, and it's Tristana. We see that even later with Kodo when he sees Tristana's reflection behind him, and he turns around, and it's one of the infected. I love that. I think that's pretty cool that those who are infected or possessed, they take on this image that is not as okay. In the second movie, Tristana, because of the whole night vision thing, made her creepy as hell. Here, it doesn't really look as creepy, except maybe a little bit when Kodo's in the security room and the way it looks, because it's just standing there. Well, eventually, I don't want to give the end away, but it's a sad ending. But I can definitely see why this is gets hate. Going a different course than what you saw in the first two movies with the whole found film. The creatures don't seem quite as much as a threat in this movie, even though there's quite a few of them. And there's a scene where Natalie and Clara are talking, and the lights are flickering behind them, and there's like this window, and there's one of them standing there, and she's got like this area, her lips and the area around her mouth, the skin is gone. That's pretty creepy. Oh, there is some cool kills in this movie. There's one woman gets her head cut in half, and this other one guy, from his stomach all the way up to his head, gets cut in half. That's pretty cool. Someone gets a hand mix or something, gets shoved in their mouth. Still, this is not as good as the second movie. I mean, dude, this is an awesome movie. This is an okay movie. I used to like this movie. This used to be my favorite until I saw this. But I can see why. Also, I guess the director, what was his name? I guess the director is the co-creator of the series, and he is the real-life husband. Paco Plaza is the real-life husband of the actress who plays Clara, who, dude, she's badass. It's sad. I don't want to give too much away, but again, it's on Tubi, so go ahead and check this out. I would like, if you've seen this movie, tell me what you think about it. I'll just, what do you think about the series? Now, there's one more entry in the series. It is not on Tubi. If, by the time I get ready to review this, which will be next week, by then it shows up, has a movie on Tubi, I will be reviewing it as a Tubi Tuesday. Otherwise, you will get a non-Tubi review of a REC movie. This series is actually pretty awesome, and I might make a separate video talking about the series. But anyways, I am Echo Zero, and I will see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.